Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, a northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today we're going to talk about a car that everybody I think is familiar with in some way or another. At least that's what Doc Brown would say. It's a 1981 DeLorean Back to the Future car. Give you all the details in but a moment. Well, greetings and salutations from Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, a northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today, I am outfitted with the outfit that's perfect for what I'm going to tell you about, our 1981 DeLorean from Back to the Future type car. I'll tell you what, you're going to want to watch this entire video, if nothing else, to see a character like me. Or you can watch all the details of this really, really nice example of the DeLorean sitting right here on our sales floor. Now we're going to do a walk around, a cold start. We're going to do all that stuff. You can also click on the link in our description and it'll take you right to our website and right to this car and all the information on pricing and all the details. Plus you have access to our over 100 classic cars and vehicles currently in inventory at Ellingson's, and our website being www.ellingsonmotorcars.com. Well, let's get into the story because everybody, I mean, for me, Back to the Future, old Doc Brown was one of my favorite guys because he always said, "Great Scott!" Well, my name is Scott, so it's perfect. I always remembered that in all these shows, so it was really special for me when it came out, and the concept is even better. The concept for this car was really great at the time, very futuristic, all stainless, polished stainless steel with the special motor, the gull-wing doors, all that stuff. Unfortunately, it didn't quite pan out quite the way that old John DeLorean had hoped it would. You know, DMC stands for Delorean Motor Company, because everyone says, what does that stand for? Well, it was a car that was built in Ireland, Belfast to be exact. I mean, they made a little, right around 9,000 of these for a total production. But I'll tell you what, they just garner so much attention no matter where you go. If you see one in a parking lot, see one driving, man, you just want to see Marty in that flux capacitor going back to 1955. Do I know all the details? Yes, I do. No, this is a really, really nice example because it's been very well preserved. It only has a little over 12,000 actual miles. So that's kind of what you're looking for, one of these cars that's been really taken care of, nice condition, the stainless in good shape, got the correct wheels and tires on this car. You know, this being the bonnet to your trunk area, this under here is where your gas cap actually is. And there were just few minor changes from when they made them from 81 to 83. You know, one had a gas door here, a little different, they had a different colored rim, whatever, but this is very correct for an early 1981. Again, the gull-wing doors are just so cool. I mean, it really is something special. Performance-wise, you got a V6 Peugeot-Renault-Volvo engine. You know, it's a mechanical fuel injection, runs fine, does what it needs to do. Not a big performance car. I guess that's not what you buy this for anyway. But it does have one really nice feature that you don't see as often. It has the manual 5-speed transmission. To me, much more fun to drive something like this and be able to go through the gears and do it. Beautiful interior in this car, you know, the gray leather interior, bucket seats, all the gauges, all that stuff does work on this car. One of those things with the Lucas wiring, you really want to make sure that stuff does. This is one of the craziest things that we always talk about is, look at the size of that little window. That's the only window that goes down. Of course, these cars are all air conditioned, so that's not such an issue. But someone said, why? Because where would the glass go? If you take a door panel out, oh my gosh, there's mechanism, controls, all that stuff for one of these doors. So that's about the biggest window that you could get in one of these things. Again, you got power steering, you got the 5-speed, air conditioning, just really, really nice stuff. I don't know, minimal, get your stuff that you clean your refrigerator with, you know, that's what you do. It cleans very easily. A little bit of paint stuff on the plastic fronts and the front and back, but that's it. Otherwise, you got all stainless right here on the entire car. Now you can go to our Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and you can even go to TikTok now. You know, give us a like, leave us a comment or subscribe. We appreciate it very much. You'll get all the information on this car, our current inventory, and as an added bonus, some of the cars we sold over the last couple of years as well. So lots and lots of stuff to do on those sites. Great way to spend some time if you got it on the internet. Nope, this is one of those cars that, you know, it's a rear mounted motor, the V6. You know, it's kind of a foolproof deal. Turn the key, it starts, and you drive. One of those things. I mean, you got to watch what speed you go because you might go back to 1955 if you're not careful. But again, we don't have the flux capacitor, so I think you're pretty well safe. Now, if you're like me, you're going to say, boy, I really like this video. It's fun. I like all the stuff. Looks like a nice car, but I want to come down and take a personal look. Well, you're more than welcome to come. Ellingson Motorcars is open Monday through Friday from 10 to 5 and Saturdays 10 to 4 as well. So if you got to come down in person, want to see it firsthand, by all means do that. Now, Ellingson Motorcars is an all-inclusive, all-service-orientated business. We can answer all the questions you have on this call. This car, we can give us a call at 763-428-7337. We can also assist with shipping. We can help you find financing. All those things that we're kind of that one-stop shop, if you will. Just give us a call. We'll do our best to answer any questions you have. Well, if you're looking for something that is an iconic vehicle, recognizable the world over for many, many years, one of those movie cars that just is outstanding example, and this is also a fun car to drive. We've got one sitting right here on the sales floor of Ellingson's. Give us a call, check out our website at, again, ellingsonmotorcars.com, and we'll be happy to find your next car in the future.